The moment has arrived, the match that every tennis fan has been waiting for. Alex Eala versus Maya Joint. Wimbledon 2026, the second round. The stakes have never been higher. It was supposed to be a dream showdown with Serena Williams. The tennis world was buzzing at the prospect of the 21-year-old Filipina sensation facing the 23-time Grand Slam champion. But Maya Joint had other plans. The Australian spoiled Williams' Grand Slam return, defeating her 6-3, 6-7, 6-3 on center court. And now she stands across the net from Alex Eala, renewing a rivalry that began in the most heartbreaking way possible. The 2025 Eastbourne Open, the final. Alex Eala was just 20 years old. She was playing the biggest match of her young career. A title was within her grasp, and she was dominating. She won the first set 6-4. She was in control. The title was hers for the taking. She held 4 championship points, 4 opportunities to make history, to become the first Filipino to win a WTA title, to prove that she belonged. But then, the unthinkable happened. Maya Joint, just 19 years old at the time, fought back. The Australian, who had been struggling to find a rhythm, found a way to stay in the match. She saved those championship points. She forced a tiebreak in the third set, and then, in a pulsating finale, she prevailed. The final score was 6-4, 1-6, 7-6, 12-10. Eala was left in tears. She had come so close, only to have victory snatched away at the last moment. It was a loss that haunted her, a loss that she has carried with her ever since, a loss that she has used as fuel. That defeat was a turning point in her career. It was a lesson in resilience, a lesson in the fine margins that separate winning from losing at the highest level. She had been 1 point away from a title, and she had seen it slip away. But instead of letting the defeat define her, she used it to grow. She used it as motivation. She has spoken about that match, acknowledging that it was one of the most painful defeats of her career, but also one of the most valuable learning experiences. The match also marked a milestone. Despite the loss, Eala became the first Filipino to reach a WTA singles final, a historic achievement in its own right. The heartbreak was real, but it was also a sign of things to come. She had proven that she could compete at the highest level. She had proven that she belonged, and she had earned the right to seek redemption on a bigger stage. That stage is Wimbledon, the All-England club, the most prestigious tournament in tennis, and the rematch is here.
A year has passed since that heartbreak in Eastbourne, and Alex Eala is not the same player she was then. She has evolved, she has improved, she has transformed into a legitimate contender on the WTA Tour. Her grass court season has been exceptional. She won the Birmingham Open title, her second WTA 125 crown, her first on grass. She reached the semifinals of the Berlin Open, where she stunned the tennis world by defeating world number 2 Elena Rybakina and world number 8 Elina Svitolina in the same tournament. She has proven that she can compete with and beat the best players in the world. Her ranking has soared. She has climbed to a career high of world number 29. She entered Wimbledon as the 29th seed, the first Filipino in the Open era to achieve that honor. She is no longer the promising junior who was just happy to be there. She is a genuine threat. She is playing with confidence, momentum, and a belief that she belongs on the biggest stages. Her first-round victory over Renata Zarazua was a statement of intent, a dominant 6-1, 6-2 win in just 78 minutes. She was aggressive, precise, and in complete control. She hit 22 winners and was particularly effective at the net. She faced just 2 break points on her serve, saving them both. It was a performance that said, "I am here to win." Eala's mental game has also improved significantly. She has spoken about the importance of staying grounded and not getting ahead of herself. She has said that she is ready to give it her all and just absorb as much wisdom as she can from her experiences. Her mindset is that of a champion. She is not just playing for herself, she is playing for her country, for her family, and for the millions of Filipinos who believe in her. The Eastbourne defeat is in the rearview mirror. She has learned from it, and now she is ready for the rematch.
Maya Joint has also changed since that Eastbourne final. The 20-year-old Australian has had her own journey. She has faced adversity, including a back injury that sidelined her for more than 6 weeks earlier this season and caused her ranking to drop to number 87. She had even lost 11 WTA Tour-level matches in a row. But she has also proven that she can rise to the occasion. Her victory over Serena Williams in the first round of Wimbledon was a statement, a 6-3, 7-7, 6-3 win on center court against a tennis icon. Joint was not supposed to win that match. The crowd was firmly behind Williams. The pressure was immense, but Joint handled it with aplomb. She was steady from the baseline, consistent, and determined. She saved a match point in the second set and showed incredible composure to close out the win.
She snapped an 11-match losing streak and announced that she is a player to be reckoned with. Her post-match comments reflected her shock. "I really don't know what to say right now. I don't know what just happened." The victory over Williams was not just a lucky win, it was a sign of Joint's potential and her ability to perform on the biggest stage in tennis. She is a powerful game, with a solid serve and consistent ground strokes. She has also proven that she can play on grass, having won the Eastbourne title last year. She is a dangerous opponent, and she will be looking to continue her run. She is also looking forward to the rematch with Eala. She has said, "We had an amazing, epic match last time we played in Eastbourne, so I'm expecting the same kind of match this time. I'm really excited, and I think it's going to be really fun." The head-to-head is 1-0 in favor of Joint. The Australian won their only previous meeting. She knows what it takes to beat Eala. She knows how to handle the pressure. She has the confidence of someone who has just beaten one of the greatest players of all time. But Eala is not the same player she was a year ago. She is higher ranked, more experienced, and more determined. The rematch is a test for both players, a test of their growth, their resilience, and their ability to perform on the biggest stage in tennis.
The stakes of this match are incredibly high. For Alex Eala, it is a chance for redemption, a chance to avenge the heartbreak of Eastbourne, a chance to prove to herself and the world that she is ready to compete at the highest level. A win would see her advance to the third round of Wimbledon for the first time in her career. It would be another historic achievement for the Philippines, and it would set up a potential clash with either world number 3 Iga Swiatek or former world number 1 Karolina Pliskova. The path to greatness is within reach. For Maya Joint, it is a chance to continue her improbable run. She has already beaten one legend. Now she has the opportunity to beat another rising star. A win over Eala would be a massive statement. It would prove that her victory over Williams was not a fluke. It would catapult her back into the conversation as one of the most promising young players on the tour. It would also be a chance to prove that her Eastbourne victory was not a one-off. The match is also a clash of momentum. Eala is on a roll. She has won 9 of her last 10 matches on grass. She is playing with confidence and belief. Joint, on the other hand, had been struggling with form, but her victory over Williams has given her a new lease on life. She is now playing with nothing to lose. The pressure is on Eala. She is the seeded player. She is the favorite. The expectations are high, but she has shown that she can handle the pressure. The match is a test of her mental toughness. The winner of this match will face a tough challenge in the third round, but the immediate focus is on this clash. The revenge match everyone has been waiting for is finally here. Eala has the chance to erase the painful memory of Eastbourne and prove that she has what it takes to win on the biggest stage in tennis. Joint has the chance to prove that her victory over Williams was just the beginning. The tennis world is watching, and the stage is set for a blockbuster encounter.
Let us make a prediction. Alex Eala enters this match as the favorite. She is the seeded player. She is in better form. She has the momentum. She has the motivation of revenge driving her. She is not the same player who lost in Eastbourne. She is a top 30 player, a Grand Slam seed, and a player who has beaten the best in the world. She has the game, the mentality, and the support of an entire nation behind her. She is ready. The key to the match will be Eala's serve and her aggression. If she can maintain a high first serve percentage and dictate play from the baseline, she will be in control. She will need to keep the points short and prevent Joint from settling into a rhythm. Joint, on the other hand, will try to frustrate Eala and extend rallies. She will try to exploit any weaknesses and make the young player play outside her comfort zone. She has the experience of beating Eala before and the confidence of a recent victory over Serena Williams. But Eala has proven that she can handle the pressure. She is playing with a confidence and belief that is palpable. She has the support of millions of Filipinos behind her. The revenge match is a chance for her to write a new chapter in her story, to turn heartbreak into triumph, to prove that she has truly arrived. I predict a victory for Alex Eala. It will not be easy. Joint will fight for every point, but Eala is too strong, too confident, and too motivated to let this opportunity slip away. She will get her revenge and advance to the third round of Wimbledon. The dream is alive. The chance to make history is within reach. Alex Eala is ready for the challenge. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell.